Good morning, Labour Roots, and good morning to all other comebacks watching from the far you page. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the great DUJON'S. Good morning, Selena. Father Rickster, big up yourself. Dark Night, big up yourself. Budwise, big up yourself, you know. Ivan, big up yourself. Bloom, big up yourself. K. Rose, Janedi, my father, big up yourself. Easy Maris, big up yourself. See? Now we are getting to the program this morning. Here we have on screen is the opposition senator, the goat boss himself. The one when I stop play the goat titty them. The one when head in locks, full of 40 leg, full of lice. One big thinking mode a chat. I will not know for sure for it. Not only that, he's a big loser. Everywhere he go, then beat him and send him back down at a museum. And on this occasion, it will be no different. See? Now I want somebody to point out to me this morning, what is it that one goat boss is best performing at? He's always using his big gob, always chatting a load of shit. And I've heard him several times on Instagram. I've heard him several times on TikTok. Talking a lot of malarkey out of his mouth. And he has no idea. And me can tell you now. If you don't want to use him big mouth and charm, you know, and the things he can go do nothing different. That's what happen now. You don't make a sad mistake. So when you hear me talk about education this, good morning Jem. And education that, good morning Patricia. See? He can't do nothing. I just one big load of chat because Trin can rhyme and speak in a parables. So them things him is this intelligent brother. See? But he's nothing but a sore loser. He's nothing but a loser. Everyone go them beat him and send him back with him moped, with him jai head, with him poke jet head. They're full of 40 leg and ticks and lice and everything we can talk about. See? What him a go do different than what Flavor do now. See? The Jamaica Labour Party is building out our education sector. They might build out our education system. And they might build capacity in our schools as well. Plenty of schools are getting a new block. Plenty of schools are being upgraded with whiteboards, new desks, computers and laptops. We have had the internet for a long time, you know. And while the People's National Party was in power. And you can check this out. Schools was lacking resources. So while them come now and I go like say since Labour right in power, all of these things are happening. Go and check it out. When PNP was last in power, either in their 18 years or then 4 years with Portia or 5 years with Portia, schools were lacking resources. See? People never have desks to sit down on a school. They weren't enough. Teacher never have interactive whiteboards. Computer labs were being shut down in schools because computers were not being made available by the government. School attendance was down under the People's National Party. Under the People's National Party, more students left primary school not being able to read and being placed in a high school. So now them if you come go like say since 2016, all of these things are happening. And Damian Crawford, who even I once upon a time had some semblance of respect for, but no longer, because I realized that Damian Crawford is not a man of integrity. See? He's not a man of any gones or cojones. See, he don't have no balls, people. See? Damian Crawford should have never side with Mark Golding, but I understand. You have to do it because he want a seat and he want a seat so he can place MP beside his name. He's yearning for that again. See? DUJON, he hates our PM because Andrew mash up his dream of becoming the youngest peer. It was only a dream. And if you ask me, Selena, it was only a pipe dream because he would not have achieved it. Not under People's National Party. You know see what happened at the funeral yesterday? If anybody wanna see it, me have it. See? Me I go play, me couldn't hear. He was never going to be a young prime minister because PNP don't promote youth and they don't promote females. They are against the youths. If you look in our party now, you see youngest set of people them. They are not being presented to Jamaica. If you look in our PNP list of candidates, a base so old man we gone for yesteryear. You look. You see no young vibrant somebody like in our Labour Party. You don't see nobody for rival rather my Crawford. You don't see nobody for rival Floyd Green. You don't see nobody for rival Marsha. You don't see nobody for rival who else? We are only for young people, I can't even call out their name. Pernell Charles Jr. His sister. You want to listen to this, guys.
The PNP's Andrea Moore Phillips' husband curses Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell to their face for using a fake poll to deny her opportunity to enter representational politics and says he is done with the PNP.
And every time an opportunity came, she would get a fight. And the last fight, she said, I wonder what they're going to come up with now. And they came up with some fake poll. Not knowing that this woman, Andrea Moore, is the best person to assess the political landscape of any region. Came up with a fake poll. I spoke to the person who facilitated the poll when he met me, turned his eye like that. Couldn't look in my face. You manipulate data to create some kind of hypothesis and then present that hypothesis as truth when the presenter at the time of the presentation knows it's false. In statistics it's called a type 2 error, which is the worst kind of error you could ever have in statistics. It means in the final conclusion that neither the presentation itself or the presenter of the hypothesis has any integrity at all. Long after those people are gone and forgotten, Andrea's memory and legacy and her contribution to nation building and contribution to this country will long be remembered. I praise her for her work. She sent me to Cayman to take pictures of tugboats bringing in cruise ships so she can introduce it to Portland. Paid my way to Cayman and took pictures. And then eventually she got the first cruise ship coming back into Mansion Hill with 150 people. Andrea was there in Mansion Hill to meet the 125 persons. I'm done with you all. I could preach this. I'm a preacher.
Hi, I'm a
Boy, we can't tell us a Dayton Campbell look shame, but Mark Golding look like, boy, Angela Bird look like he don't do a walk, boy. We can't tell her no lie. We can't tell her no, people. So Mark Golding now no shame. Dayton Campbell look like he a look a shame left. Me say Peter Phillips, hurry up and get up out of the building fast before they take his stage. Disgusting set of wild animal them. Morning, Andrea.
Cold, DUJON. That was cold. The man just a shaking head. It look like him. You want to run out to but a shame face making no run.
No name ambition they have. No?
Man, it look like him did want to run, man, but a shame face making no run, a shaking head.
Anybody anybody on the live from Northern Clarendon? I believe the MP is Philip Henriquez.
Yes.
Anybody we can come on and tell me what go on the ground?
I am right here. I am right here, DUJON. I am not living there, but I was born and raised up in northwestern Clarendon. DUJON,
Yeah.
the people up in Alston, Morgan, those people get no representative from Mr. Henriquez.
You're too fat.
Sad to know that up in up where the school is, that road badly need some attention. I don't think Mr. Henriquez pay enough mind to those people. Those people hardly don't have no running water.
You need
Those
to be
people
removed.
pipeline was laid down.
Is it a massive constituency, Andrea?
Yes, it is.
Because
yes, it is, but it's difficult to navigate. It's not too difficult to navigate. It's not too difficult to tend to the people. DUJON, when I went back to that constituency, it surprised me, you know. If you see that constituency, especially up in Alston there, sometimes the vote, the strength of Labour Party in Alston, Morgan, in them place there, at this you get the strength of the constituency, you know.
Yeah, because the feedback when I get from half of the ground is that Philip Henriquez are going to lose the seat there, so we need to remove him now.
Yes, yes. And guess what? You know, need for the Prime Minister wait till next year and put a candidate in there. You know? Because remember, the seat is not easy to work. And I don't think councillor caretaker them. I don't think them understand the politics that much. Can take in some new people and put as councillor candidate, and them don't know. Them don't know how to deal with political issues on the ground.
So who is the we have a mayorship at Clarendon, right?
Yes.
So we returning councillor them. So who the on the ground we can replace him potentially?
Me no know, you know. Honestly, I don't know. I see one man where you seem
So
very.
they were living in a constituency.
I saw Clovis Nelson. I don't know his trend. I know he's active in the diaspora, and I know he's active on the ground too. I know he went up against Henriquez. He and Henriquez went up at the same time, and Henriquez was chosen. So I don't know. I understand from a very close friend of him that he put in back application again. So I don't know if they want to.
I think I Rusty place Gary, because Rusty last time Rusty tell me say a PNP run for him constituent.
Who?
I mean, Rusty.
I don't know. That seat is a swing seat, you know. But definitely, you remember it was Edwin Allen's seat, and then Cliffstone won it. I know that Mrs. Ramakan went up and lost it. It was growing up there. Honestly, the strength of the strength of the labor rights is in Alston, Morgan, part go down to J.G. Smith. When Jack Smith was alive, it go over to Southern. I think it's Southern that. So it's border over in Southern. And if that seat is worked properly, it can stay in the Labour Party column. But do we really need that seat? If we need that seat, we would move Henriquez right away. Henriquez so that step back. And
apparently somebody saying he can't go back. All your point, Andrea. We hear from Selena a little bit.
But listen, we only hear so that he may not be going back. And in my opinion, I think he's not fit to manage that terrain. You need a somebody who is physically fit to manage the terrain, because his country have only hills and valleys. And when you look at Henrique's size, I don't think he can manage it. But they talk about Damian Crawford. Damian Crawford now don't mind, because them promised Damian a seat, which I think it was Peter Phillips' seat, and him not get it. That clip that you play with Andrea Moore. From the time when Bloomfield dead, she was supposed to get that seat, and then take the seat and give it to Damian Crawford, And then now Damian Crawford lose to Anne-Marie Vaz. And with all of that, they never ever replace that seat with Andrea to say, okay, let Andrea be the MP caretaker to go up against Anne-Marie Vaz.
Yeah.
You understand? And the woman dead, and boy, me not telling a lie, it rough, and the husband get bringle.
But we know say PNP not like woman. We know they not like woman already.
No, they don't. You're right, DUJON. They don't like women at all. And them always seem to give the women a fight in the party. And if you look at Mark Golding's face in that funeral,
Americans, for somebody text it now.
of course he had a smirk on his face, like he was laughing at the man. Underneath it all, he was laughing at the man. And that alone in itself show you the character of Mark Golding. I can't understand how comrades not see Mark Golding for what he is.
You have to remember some Mark Golding look a bit deceiving, you have to take time.
The man sick, man. Him sick.
Good morning, Rose McCullough. May we hear from Kelston now. Go ahead, Kelston. Good morning.
It's a mistake, man, but I understand the line of the church channel, so we can't talk,
Alright. Manners.
We talk one next morning. Yeah.
Mr. Proverbs.
Good morning, all well-thinking Jamaican. Good morning, Laborites. Good morning, friends. Good morning, family.
Good morning, darling.
DUJON.
Yes, my boy.
I'm going to say so. You see that seat in Portland?
Yes.
I don't think, even if PNP put a dog down there, they cannot win that seat. You remember me tell you, say, me there in Portland for nearly 2 weeks. And the road work, when I say, I go on to Portland with Anne-Marie Vaz, is not a normal road work. There is a popular cook shop where me buy food down there. And when she come buy food, listen, every workman up on the road, she buy food for them. She gives them them lunchtime, and she go, and the people them just love Vaz down there. The Vaz family. Them just love them because them might do the work and them might do what them have to do. You see, what Andrea Moore husband come out and say, that lit the PNP for 6 more. Send them in the grave. You understand me I say? That drive the second nail in them grave. And more is to come. Because PNP do not like not name woman. It's a shitty party.
And you know what make it even worse proven? Is that for over 30 years, PNP control the seat,
Yeah. Yes.
And know that Anne-Marie Vaz get it. They're finally seeing with them eyes what true representation now politics is all about.
You know, me interact with her 2 times.
She Irish.
And I love the woman vibe, and she good, And she said, welcome to Portland and everything. I mean, her reason. And she good to talk to. You know, there's some people, you have you go around them as an MP, you see our bodyguard a try Sheila. No,
that's not her.
Charles, sit down with the man them and talk to the man them. Right?
Remember that man. Even before she came into representational politics, whenever people wanted anything, sometimes nobody with Daryl, you know, then just go straight to she.
Remember when she just come on the scene, Damian Crawford, then that check, say she done. But she not done at all.
She clapped them back bad with the beautiful speaking. Remember that ad there? Beautiful speaking, can buy.
Beautiful.
Me said that didn't matter. Yeah, she works hard. She works very hard. I don't see them beating her.
Me say, they could have put a dog down there, they can't win.
But right now, they must say Isaac Buchanan and them are put down there.
Yes, alright. Let me show you something. And I was talking to a well-known PMP. Let me say, listen. PMP are gonna do everything for try to win. They might pull out every stop. But they cannot win Andrew. That is
Let me ask you a question, then we're gonna move to Mr. Shields. Didn't Jayton Camber say them leading 8 points in the poll, so how Cliff Hughes said them are close the gap now?
Okay, I'm not listening to the poll them. Because that man from Blue Dot did come out before the local government election, you know, and endorse a PNP councillor or a councillor caretaker. I say, from you do that, I cut you off, you know, I never even listen to what them have to say.
Lose all credibility there, sir.
Don't read him from them time, them man. I don't listen one poll. You hear me I tell you? I don't listen no.
From Mr. Shields now. Mr. Shields, good morning.
Morning, Dujan.
Oh, Tit. Oh,
I go to the platform, morning.
Morning,
in the comment section, morning. A lady I wanted to discuss something with, she went away. You had her
Andrea.
up.
Andrea.
Yes. Andrea, anytime we tell her if you hold on and get up off her life, I don't know what's going with that. But she probably still there about the place.
So Miss Vaz will never lose that seat. Her spontaneity alone make you know say she not gonna lose that seat. The work we're gonna for her constituency, she not gonna lose that seat. The point that the lady touched before that I wanted to ask a question on was Mr. Henrique's seat. Mr. Henrique's seat will not come back to the party in the upcoming election. It was very poorly managed. Mr. Henriquez did a very bad job. The people in that section of Clarendon hates Mr. Henriquez so much that I doubt if he should contest the election. He did such a bad job in that it spilled over into Ardlishaw's constituency. One of the longest serving councillors lost his seat. To tell you how bad it spilled over from Spalding side. The PNP person that won for Spalding side is from up in the Spalding area. A lot of meetings were being held up there. The roads, Dujan, I went there one night. First, me I go into the place to drop off a girl there. And listen to me, man. I see my life flash before my eyes many times. The roads are very, very bad. The people there don't know Mr. Henriquez.
Let me ask you a question. Clarendon and a whole. How about my brother we run up a killets there side. Siblings?
Siblings are the boss, man. Siblings are the boss.
Because me hear some PNP in England and say Siblings are gonna lose the seat then.
No, listen to me. He's a very good organizer.
If he beat Dali, Mr. Dwight Siblings, he beat Dali. Listen to me, no little clown couldn't beat Harris Dali. You know? That man was a PNP veteran and Siblings came, he worked that listen to me. Did you know that Siblings was one of the persons who worked that seat with Miss Vaz and make sure that she win it?
Yeah, he's a very good organizer.
If you have Mr. Sibley's on your team, remember me tell you, say, man, you have a strong backbone.
Yeah, man.
Very smart, man.
My uncle said that, because my uncle did there up there in time that too.
Yes, man. There is a particular seat that Mr. Sibley's offers some help with. And when Mr. Sibley's came and he sat down with us and gave us some pointers on what we need to do, because what we were working on, Mr. Sibley said, no, man, you will be wasting a lot of resources, spending a lot of time, and you will be getting nowhere. Anything where you see the PNP getting consecutively for a number of years, you just work on a little over that number. Don't waste any time in the constituency. Try and see how much people we can enumerate. And listen to me. It's not a paid position. Mr. Sibley's a VMC. And Mr. Sibley's check up on us very, very, very much to make sure say we are doing the right thing. Listen to me. As the lady said before, extremely good organizer, extremely good coordinator. Mr. Sibley's will not lose his seat. You remember me telling you that.
Well, when we're looking at Clarendon, we know say if they don't move Enriquez and put somebody now, so the fight can start now. We know the seat they go gone.
No, man. It's very hard. I'm not sure what Labour right MP out or who we're going to get to go and replace Mr. Henriquez from now to make the drastic change that we need.
Well,
because
somebody I got in the guarantee we go want it. So what them need to do is negotiate something and place somebody there. So if they can put a name in there, I would nominate my soon to be second wife. I may have two wives.
You want a bitch beating, but you ever have two wives.
well, all right. Let me tell you something. A constituency, I feel, say, genuinely, I would not try and get what you'd call Mr. Thing, the seat again. Southwest Clarendon. It will be Southwest Clarendon, right? Sorry, Northwest Clarendon.
Northwest, yeah.
Right. Well, listen to me. I would tell you, so whatever political capital you're going to put in that constituency, put it in Northwest Manchester. A guy down there, Damian Young, doing tremendous with the people, tremendous job. I would tell you that is a more attainable seat than...
You think him can get up Michael Phillips?
It's not easy, but let me tell you what with Michael Phillips. In the constituency, I can guarantee you Hard Trust have reached out to him to train a few young people on several occasions. And you know, Michael Phillips never even respond to Hard. Several occasions, you know. And
you know, feel so we can retain Enriquez's seat if we replace him, because yesterday, you know, from the constituency.
That's a PNP seat originally.
Oh, but here what I said, you get a message from a constituent, and the constituent has said to me, listen, we love the party, we want Andrew Holness to remain in power, we need help down here. Nobody now listen, we need help. We need it's God.
Listen, that's just to show you, and me can bet you say is a rock stone. Labour right, I go reach out and tell you that if you're going to go there, if you're listen to me, Mr. Sibley's, Dwight Sibley's, he's from up there, and he would be the best person to coordinate with him. And me not think I want to go too deep in Mr. Henriquez thing, but if you are going to attain that seat, a whole heap of work needs to go on with him, councillor caretakers on the ground. He needs to be there. Some roads need to be fixed. Let me tell you, say, it is very expensive worth of government resources to go fix them road there. He must go talk back to the people to regain them confidence. if you ever see the amount of
We don't want, we don't
people
want
come
all of
out,
that. We just want to replace him with somebody. So if there's a,
if you ever see the amount of people will come out up in arms with the JLP because
how about the mayor
Mr.
for
Henriquez up, huh?
How about the mayor for Clarendon?
The mayor for Clarendon. No.
No. Hold on. Let me jump in there, Dujon. The best somebody for retain Enrique's seat is Venetia Phillips.
Yeah,
No.
that's
No. Me wouldn't say that neither. You know, sir, the former mayor for Clarendon, Mr. Winston Mirage, is a more formidable opponent for any PMP where them could have put up this.
No, but you don't have the energy to manage
you know,
it.
say terror.
And the energy figure exactly, and he is an up in age man, but him know the politics, him know the
People
area
know
code.
him.
He was practically Clarendon's best mayor to me. That would be the more formidable person. If you go take up Miss Phillips from Weir Town and carry her down here, the best constituency when Mr. you could give her is Mr. Shaw constituency. And the political work that she would have to be doing, it would need to be done from now. To
Mr. Shaw already have
retain
somebody to replace him.
Alright.
right, yeah, man.
I'm gonna show you
that,
next
I know
somebody.
that, but
But Dujone, who them
Henry can
have
see
to
it very,
replace Mr.
very
Shaw?
difficult. Go again.
Who them have to replace Mr. Shaw?
I heard it was Makulski, Mr. Makulski. Me don't know how certain that is. Because they came out one time and they said it and they said no to remove that and wait until the party puts it up. I heard
I'm gonna show you who next could have go right if I think good. Feder, Kingston Mayor, him come from that division there.
Right. Yeah, man.
Feder is the
When
best man for
supposed to
that.
get Mike Henry one.
I don't sure if they want to give Feder it, you know.
Oh, okay.
Me know the current mayor of Clarendon did want Mike Henry's seat.
Oh.
Right.
Well, he have always wanted that seat and
Yeah, because I must work alongside Mike, you know, so he's the best man for work. If you get it, that man work beside other man.
him work alongside Mike for about 40 years, but look into it now. You're going to take Mr. Williams and put him in at that seat. Mr. Williams now got to no more than 2 terms, you know.
Tell me why you say that.
Mr. Williams well up in age, you know.
Yeah, but Feder is kind of. I'm not put it now. Him down to earth and I think him can manage. No matter the age with Feder, him can manage.
No man, well, the what I would say is
That's a try with Venetia.
there's a counselor girl down there I like, you know.
Hold on, how much of them? Hold on, Dujon. How much of them cross the floor from that side again?
Carrie Douglas, Venetia.
Already.
James.
Yeah, Faith Sampson from Northwest Manchester. She crossed over to JLP and then she lose that seat.
Alright, you see, between, you know, you can't put Carrie Douglas there, so. Because me not put more Venetia and Williams.
There's a counselor girl down there, man. I can't remember her name. The best person to tell me would be Info, you know. Info no Clarendon, what I mean. That lady would do a tremendous job there, so because she's still young. Can't remember her name.
I see the thing is, when I want to lose more than 5 seats, you know, because we can win back 5 different seats somewhere else.
No.
I feel some political capital must intake in that.
Dujone, when it comes to a party to get its 3rd term, it's not an easy fitting.
Right.
And people on the whole. We want to say time for a change, we want to say a change. You'll have some people say who came up in the younger stage, who said they never knew what a PNP party is all about. So that's the kind of thinking you have to have. And that's what you're going up against.
I believe that there's a silent majority of Jamaica that is waiting to whip Mark Golding's up.
Yeah.
Well, I think especially after him did what he did, what they did at the conference by bringing up so many questionable characters on them stage. A lot of people are looking at them in a very funny light.
Cecile, me can tell you, my bank one seat. One seat, me know say I come back to Jamaica Labour Party. It's Portmore seat. And we're gonna get Greater Portmore. If we don't
Big
clean
Rob
up,
going win.
huh?
Big Rob going win.
Yeah, but me I tell you, say, we're gonna win Big Rob seat and we're gonna win Greater Portmore seat too.
You know, so I have a sneaky feeling to say, little girl that I win Peter Phillips seat.
No,
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
think so.
Dujan.
So you have to be realistic.
No, maybe me
Cecile.
have the feelings that she have a winning.
Cecile, me put my house for she already, Budge daughter, for win that seat there. And they fair reach.
Alright, look here, I heard someone say that Mr. Williams can only do 2 years. Mr. Williams is fairly young enough.
I never said 2 years, I said 2 terms.
Yeah man, 2 terms, my bad. 2 terms. But I think he can go more than 2 terms, man. And as I say, Mr. Murad, yeah.
Before we even start to talk about how much terms him can go, we have to get him to win.
No man, Mr. Williams will win, you know.
It's a very good chance.
He will win, you know. I am not disputing that. It's just the time, but Mr. Williams will win.
The Kizzy there, she can tell me about the woman in a Portland. Because remember, Kizzy come from Portland now.
I keep the friend. I keep the darling that.
Kizzy good friend, me love, Andrea Moore. Wanna make Kizzy come explain to it. We're going to Portland. Because it don't look good.
Another thing what me think to, you know. I think the Prime Minister should do another tour of the island, you know.
Miss Selena.
Send her the request. The Kizzy in the chat there.
May I ask you a question, Selena?
Go ahead, baby.
You say I wonder if Kizzy want to make my third wife.
Jesus Christ, you want 2 shots to Ross. You have to go have whole heap of money for deal with Kizzy, man. I want to
They not to work,
you
so
have
they
too
must
much
work.
wife. You're Muslim.
But Dujan,
But before you go there, you know, Miss Selena,
Not giving her ratings.
Kizzy want to know if you will be the 3rd wife.
Can you imagine how that utter other rude? 3rd wife?
before you go there, 1 minute there, please. Miss Selena,
Yes, I've been listening to you.
do you think that the Prime Minister should do another tour of the island to check the temperature of what has happened after the PNP conference leading up to our conference in November?
That's what he's doing underneath the fire.
that is what he's doing right now.
Huh?
You don't realize, you don't understand, you know, study your Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is doing that right now as we speak.
Well, same thing. I never checked, you know, because since I late, make me very busy with a few things. But
Every
I
single
never
time you
checked.
see that Prime Minister go somewhere to make a speech, give away a house, cut some ribbon for some new development,
Alright.
he's testing the ground.
Selena, hold on. You see, I don't know if you see a video circulating with Big Rob and one lady get a house in
And
St.
she
Mary.
died.
No, she never died. She get the house at St. Mary.
Not that one, not that one. The lady, she live in a Big Rob constituency, but them build
you
a
know,
house.
she kind of blind, you know. I mean, she live right behind me because she did get her house damaged in St. Mary, so we put her at Portmore. I mean, I tell her, say, it touched my heart and warmed my heart to see this lady. She don't know. If you listen to the interview,
Yeah.
it move you.
I'm going to search for the video.
I think the more touching one for me, proverb, is the one where the lady passed away and they pass on the house to the daughter.
To the daughter.
Oh yeah, that one there too.
That week
That one they really, really touched me. And of all the houses that give away, because I did not know that the program would even work like that, you know. But for sure, you said the government really, the Mr. Holness, our Prime Minister, Dr. Holness, really structured it properly. That even though the lady, the mother who is really the recipient, that she passed away, the house was still passed on to her child. But it really something that what I see a lot of them, and a lot of them really touching. And every time I see somebody get one of these hope houses, it really warm my heart. You know, at the first time in my life, me say a program will really benefit people in a life changing
It is the best program I've seen. Social program I've seen in the Caribbean.
It's not, remember, I know it's not only the recipient of the house life change, you know, like the person who it was presented, you know, but our entire family in most cases. it a house 4 to 5 people. So it's really a life-changing moment. And to see that lady passed away and they give it to her young daughter. One more start down that you want in a life. It's one of the best programs. It's the best program.
They're one of the best programs I've seen in the Caribbean, from I know myself. But Kizzy, could you kindly tell us about Andrea Moore?
Well, and for Kizzy getting a question. Somebody messaged me on TikTok. They said they're going to Jamaica the last week of March. And they want to know if they're going to apply for their Jamaican ID. Would they be able to vote if the election was called in September? My answer was no.
No, you have to. The thing is, you can go and you can enumerate, but you have to definitely be there when they come to check if you're actually living at that residence.
The person said they'll be home for 2 months, which I said, yeah, that would be
sufficient. Man, I think that is enough time. I think that is enough time to verify that you actually live at that place.
Should the Prime Minister call the election September after they enumerate in March, they'll be able to vote?
No, but the verification process have to be finished and they have to be on the next list. And I think after the deadline of tomorrow is the 30th, right?
Yes, that's the last.
After the deadline of tomorrow, I think it's another 3 months again before. I think it's next year March again before you would appear on the list. So if the election call before March of next year, then you wouldn't be able to vote.
Okay, so if election call after March next year.
But anytime, yes, once the new list published, then you would be on that list. So anytime after the next list, if you miss the deadline of tomorrow, then you won't be on the next voters list.
So when she go down last month, if she enumerates, she have 3 months from this to get on the list.
Yeah, I think it's every 3 months.
Okay.
Yes, Kizzy, tell us about Andrea Moore.
Well, the Andrea Moore saga is a sad one. Really, really sad one. I don't know, I don't really have pity for comrade. The last time I saw Andrea Moore, I even said to her, I said, lady, I don't know why you're running up and down with BNP because them do your dirt. And I told her, she respond back to me cheeky because I spoke to her face. So I don't know, I'm not afraid. I like take on the politician then, not necessarily followers or supporters of the party. But them do Andrea Moore real bad, real bad. They overlooked her even though she was polling higher than the she actually won. The delegates wanted Andrea Moore. They did not want back Dr. Bloomfield. Portia come to Port Antonio and say Bloomfield she wants. You understand? And then everybody know that Bloomfield died. It should be automatically Andrea as next in line. And they did not give her the Peter Phillips come and then bring over Damian Crawford. You know, maybe get some backlash for saying this, but at the funeral, right, the husband upset and him across them, and people are say them shame, which I'm sure them must shame like that because the man I tell them in them face right there, and I cannot say for a fact which one of them played the role, but we have to remember that at the time they were not in leadership. You know, it was really that time was Peter Phillips and what have you. But the whole of them as them PNP executives are them put together and decide to send Damian to Portland. And again they snub Andrea Moore. And even after that, they still did not give it to her. Then give Shaka shame. It's just really sad how them do the woman bad.
And no, them don't want Shaka shame, them want Isaac Buchanan.
Yeah, and that is how the PNP go to work because
you have to remember PNP woman, they don't like woman, they don't love woman.
They don't love woman, they always choose a man, that is true. But then with Shaka now over the after Damian, they bring one man from Kingston named Purcell. Right? Him never even make a dent. Then they couldn't find any candidate. So them say Shaka Fema the caretaker. And of course, I'm 100% certain they couldn't get anywhere with Shaka. Shaka couldn't win not even a council seat. Right? He lost to Shanique, who is a fairly new young lady to politics. And him Shaka Fame well known, but he couldn't win. And then there's no way him delusional to fi think that the PNP would have allowed him. First of all, he not no money. Him no get no respect from nobody. Them really him couldn't think said there is no way him think said that they would have allowed him. Because what the PNP always try to do, they try to use big name and capitalize. I can bet if Isaac never win the appeal with Cartel, there is no way Isaac would be coming there. But they think, oh, the vases are a national brand. They're a national name, well known, them known for them work ethic, and everybody know them pocket not dry. So they think, oh, we'll find one big name to match him with. But it's the same mistake they made with Damian. Because first of all, when Damian come sick. Damian not even really want the seat. Because Damian don't want no country seat. Damian want in a town when can brush shoulders with the hype. Big campaign go and Damian left the campaign gone at champs. That mean that was very telling. So a lot of persons was like, oh, him come with good ideas and the good thing did all that nonsense. Because Damian is not really a boy we can relate to country things and country values and country people lifestyle. And the same thing will reach ISAT. Same thing.
It's suicide if he goes up against Miss Vaz.
He's a political neophyte.
It's not a suicidal. It's not a suicidal.
Him not experience where I talk about.
Why I say it's not a suicidal? It's a teaching lesson. You ever hear about beat and teach it? It's a beat and teach lesson.
He might get a proper beat, man. Let
me tell you something. I can prepare feet. Cause Portland, you have in every society you have this set. So you see, they might be able to capture during the campaigning. They might catch some hype with like the younger set of people. And mind you, Port Antonio and Prospect Division is the only places in the entire parish East Portland basically where we still have a saturation of comrades and then loud and vulgar. So when you see the campaigning start, I want to see them. Don't make that evil make you feel like say, yeah, eyes attack one and nothing. Cause I just saw them the Port Antonio people them are some real shit. Some of them they comrade them. Me can't tell you no. Then here them when they living and not stay good. Them are some people with careless bar every day, worthless. And then
me now cut you. Hold on there. Up the Rio Grande, me never know the road up there until what day.
Yeah, well, Miss Bass fix the road all the way up there.
She fix the road. I never know the road up there until me got. Me I said no, sir.
Listen to me. Not the town of Port Antonio, which is the stronghold for the PNP, basically loyal to them over the years. They weren't doing anything for the town. So you can imagine what they do with the countryside. It was neglected. I don't know how much I want to see one video where Pretty Dan come out and do. And I come talk about, oh, no road, no for them place and what have you. That community is called Bellevue, right? I have family roots from up there. I used to go there every summer to spend my holiday. That road, the people up at that place, they never voted JLP ever. Never. It's the first time we win that little area in the last local government election. So when she a drive, I go up there and tap on a class and that's like a last community in the mountains at East Portland. And Miss Vaz fixed the road all the way up to Millbank and Ginger House and stuff. It's just for them road not get fixed yet. But at the first, them even have vote for Labour Party.
Who that Kizzy? Pretty Dan?
She same one. Same one.
Kizzy, the funny talking one. Kizzy. A Kizzy you talk about Pretty Dan.
Listen, when you don't mix me up with the other Kizzy here. The other Kizzy, that she is a new Kizzy. Me have a long time. Me name Kizzy before she born. So no. Me name Kizzy before she born. But on a serious note, Isaac a fool, and him I don't know what of them.
You know, say big youth, big youth supposed to be solid. Big youth supposed to have him as his son, you know.
And your son don't deal with him, you know.
Big youth is a labor right, you know.
But me hear same don't deal
Me
with
not
him.
come on no platform come tell nobody say about them family and them and this and that. Me have my uncle we a PNP for years. And me not talk to him from me a little pitney. From me about 15, me not talk to him. Right? But I choice that me know so over the years in the stop vote and then I also all of them a call him out in come out when election they lock up because he say Miss Baza do our work. You understand? So I can tell you say you have the young people them who of course when the hype and the excitement come and you know them might be intrigued and jump onto it. But Portland people don't like crime and violence.
My mother side of the family Kizzy, staunch PNP. Me I want PNP activist because of the Westmoreland name Scattershot. They love PNP, no care what PNP do, and I give up.
Yeah, so some of them stay, them of them set in them ways. You have to remember, you know, as me said before on another live, you know, a lot of Jamaicans don't care about the political process. They think that they really take the politics like it's a sports day. You know, me loyal to Manchester United and I'm a team win, lose or draw. I just the same way a lot of them feel about it. They don't care about how the country really run. And these people tend to be the one that may say, it no matter who in a power, we still have to go work. And I mean, anywhere in the world you're there, no matter who in a power, you still have to go work. So that is like a full argument, dunce at the highest level. Them just know say them love them party and that's it.
Kizidan, I don't really think Mr. Buchanan is too much indulging politics, you know, because remember, you know, his law thing that just took off, you know. He win is one of his biggest cases he have just won. So I think he is more pursuing on his legal thing there. Right? So I don't know why they are trying to build a hype around him because
but now think about this now. If you can become an MP, you serve now and 20 million a year, you know, brother.
Them a get good pay, right? Them a get good pay. Them a get good pay, and a lot of these young people, you have to remember, them are capitalists. Them move from what the PNP traditionally believe in. Them they're there to capitalize. And that is just one thing. And then the next thing, you see, when we are choosing candidates, and this is what I want people who are going to vote to really look into themselves and look at a person's lifestyle and look at long term, right? When you are choosing a person to vote for, you have to look on just more than say them wear orange or green, you know. Sometimes you have to look on them values, what them value in a life. You know, do they support my views? They might make the right decision when it come down to policy that I believe in. Make you support certain kind of people in a politics. And I don't care nobody wants about second chance. Me have to see your life look good. Me have to see say you have certain family values. Because me not just vote for you because you come and you promise say you can fix my road or give me water. Because enough politicians been making those promises from independence and it is not guaranteed. You know? So me don't know. I have not yet. This is maybe the first time me publicly I even talk about ISAT in this term because yeah, me like when people show them hand. And I have not been following him like who he is as a person or what have you. Me kind of believe him have a little feminine nature to him. Based on the little bits and pieces that I see from him. So for me that is already not a real man. And me want to hear when I come politically. When I come tell Portland people say like it's going to be hilarious. But I'm sitting patiently. I am waiting. They said
They say I'm queer.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he is. Me believe it. A lot of man right now, and a real man, them feminine, them too feminine. If too much of the funny business and we've been there and done that with funny man from PNP represent we and we never see no good, we never see what he bring. So we're not going back.
Then pull up over them man for them party.
Every minute they send fish come up Portland. I don't know what's wrong with them.
How they miss them post Marky I say town hot and gotta punish town because I wicked labor right them.
No, please.
One of his major talking points, you know, me say me so glad the IC just make a ass of themselves. And a lot of the PMP them where did a jump and a carry and say we Prime Minister have to go step out. Them can't talk now.
Them attack same way.
Them major talking point gone. To me, the major talking point gone.
We say, Jem, yeah, we don't want nobody when I live in our parish. For do what? To do what? We don't want no MP when I live in our parish. We don't want no MP when I have no deep ties with the community. We don't want them. To do what? You cannot relate to what our needs and wants and struggles in our parish. You think when you parachute somebody in the seat, and when you no go to school, when you no go to church, when you never play Chinese keep, when you never cross the road, we don't know nothing about you. And you just come now because you think say, I don't know, PNP delusional. Send Isaac go where?
What I think we need to do as a party, we need to dissect the Integrity Commission's report. I see. I don't know if you watch it, Kizzy. Jamaica 411.
411, right? With Michelle.
She actually plays what Mark Golden has to say, and then she goes into the report, find the exact lines that he's saying. And then she continues reading it, and then you get the fullness of the story.
Let me tell you something.
You watched the last one yesterday?
Selena,
which at the end of the day, she make him out to be a liar.
You watched the last one yesterday?
You know my views already on this whole IC thing. I think I shared it publicly on Twitter months ago.
She actually said what you say.
I don't give a F. I don't give a F about the Integrity Commission report.
You know what she says? She actually says what you say, you know, Kizzy. She said heads have to roll. They're very incompetent. She pick up all the add up something wrong.
Yeah. Yesterday she found that one.
Me personally not care because guess what happened? It was rigged to make the Prime Minister look bad from get-go. So what you think? I am not going to sit down and waste a minute. Me no need no certification from no IC if you know say Andrew Holness, my Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable is the best Prime Minister for the job right now. Best Prime Minister of the country. Him already give him resume and him have work experience and that me a judge him off. Me see what him can do and me see what him a do. I don't care. And anybody want say me not see where I take public money. I do one thing.
I don't see that. I know I can't hear
from them can prove where I take public money from the public person doing private matters. I doing business if you want to flip charity money, in pitney them money, in Miss Wellness money, I feel him business. Me don't go and no say him a deliver a commitment and when make to Jamaican people and that me say. So that's my ex there. I don't care one hoot about no Greg Christie and none of them people dirty man there. Because the man no man of character. You think say you can come judge me but nothing when you yourself your sheet not clean? Who them? Nope. Me not business.